eating and regret and blaming yourself. To say yes to yourself. You have tried, enjoy the food. Okay, by the time you see this clip, it's already been my countless times of recording this single clip. It took me so much energy, which means I don't want to do anything but eating. And full of my head now is something. However, today is my fasting challenge, day 14th. Woohoo! Which means the only food that I can eat is something like guava, apple, pomelo, and a little bit nuts. And I have already eaten my today's share. And that means no matter how many food appears in my head now, I can't eat. So, today's topic is how to control your appetite during fasting and also on your normal days. Biologists often talk about the ecology of organism. So when you have the feeling of want to eat something, no matter it's during your fasting challenge or during your normal lives, the first thing we better to do is to analyze the reason. So usually, based on my experience, I got 3 reasons. Number 1 is I'm hungry. I mean, really hungry. It's the real hungry. And number 2 is I feel tired. Maybe I just finished reading a book or study or do a heavy work or whatever. I just feel tired. I want to be relaxed. And number 3 is I'm so stressful and I don't want to do anything. I'm not interested in anything except eating. So let's talk about the first reason. If you are really hungry, if you feel really hungry during your normal lives, then just go to eat. You don't have to starve, really. And if you feel hungry during your fasting challenge, well, I guess it's probably because you are in your first 4 days of your fasting. Because only in your first 4 days of fasting, you can feel the feeling of hungry. After the first 4 days, you probably never feel hungry anymore. So, if it's in your first 4 days of fasting and you feel hungry, the best thing to do is to drink a cup of warm water or a herbal tea. That would be very helpful. Number 2, you feel tired and you want to be relaxed. Well, it depends on what you have done makes you feel tired. The better choice is to switch the activity. Biologists often talk about the ecology of organism. Then the best thing to do is to maybe do a yoga or run or something, do exercise. Okay, what did I just say? It took me so much energy, which means I don't want to do any exercise. Yes, if you feel want to eat something because you are feeling tired, the best choice is to lay down and trying to sleep. But you know what I'm gonna say, right? When you really want to eat something, you can't sleep because full of your head is, I want to eat ramen. So there's no new things in the sun. When this case happened, the best thing you can do is to do meditation. Yes, if you are an experienced meditation practitioner, then now doing meditation is very good. However, what if you are not an experienced meditation practitioner? Well, doing meditation now is kind of late because you don't have the skills. That's actually my case. When meditation is not my choice, then learning something is my choice. Actually, during fasting, I just got so much more free time than ever. So it's very nice opportunity to either read the book that I want to read, listen some podcast or audio program that I want to listen long time ago, but I just didn't.
大家好，我是杨超。 在上一期的音频节目当中，我们介绍了赵广运陈桥兵变、黄袍加身的故事。
Well, by listening or learning something you are interested to relax, you will either fall asleep soon or you will learn something and forgot about the food. You will feel, wow, I controlled my appetite and also learn something new. The sense of accomplishment will make your day. So the third reason is you feel so stressful and you lose interest on anything else except eating. Well, in this case happened, the best thing to do is to say yes to yourself. Yes, I can eat, but it's better to have a walk for 20 minutes first. Here I have 3 key points for this solution. Number 1 is say yes to yourself. Your brain loves it. If you say no, I think you probably want to eat more immediately. And number 2 is to set a little limitation for this yes. This limitation has to be easily reached. Let's say walk for 20 minutes rather than run for 20 minutes. If I say to myself, oh, you have to run for 20 minutes and then you can eat, I probably give up immediately. Or do some gardening, and this sounds even more easy than walk. And number 3 key points for this solution is while you are walking, well, no matter whatever you do, like gardening or something, be in the current moment. So pay attention to the environment, pay attention to that flower, and pay attention to everything happens around you. Do with your heart. And after you have accomplished this limitation, then come back and see, and probably you already forgot about eating. Well, if this happens, just go to eat. But this is still not the worst situation. The worst situation is you go to eating and regret and blaming yourself, oh, why I failed of controlling myself today. So the right thing to do is to go to eat, fulfill yourself, and at the same time, give yourself a positive feedback. Tell yourself you have tried today. You didn't give up on yourself at the very beginning. You put efforts, but just failed. The ending result is not that important now. The important thing is the process. You have the process of controlling yourself. And then while you are eating, just enjoy the food.